I was 17 when one of my aunts convinced my mother to take me to a therapist. And in the first session, my mother accompanied me, and during the entire session, eviscerated me. Talked about how I was a runaway, talked about all the trouble I had caused, talked about the fact that I came home 17 with a baby, really painting that picture for the therapist. And I remember sitting there just kind of looking at the floor, at my hands, anywhere but at the therapist or up. Eventually, during that session, towards the very end, the therapist had my mother go outside, and she asked me if there was anything that I wanted to tell her. And of course there wasn't. First of all, I was shell-shocked. I was a kid who had just lived on the streets, came home, was being questioned about how could I do this to the family, not how did you survive, are you okay? And so then the next session my mother drove me to, and on the way there, she said to me, I know everything that you tell the therapist. I am paying for these meetings. She said, and I know you told her things at the end of our session that weren't very nice. Needless to say, I went into that therapy session in complete and utter silence and never went back again, because I believed my mother. She had laid a foundation of many, many years of gaslighting. I not only believed anything she said, even if it was completely irrational, because I knew I hadn't said anything at all, not even uttered a word in that therapy session, but I was still sitting there going, oh, did I say something? And I was terrified.